Hello and welcome to all you Leos. This is your monthly horoscope for just November, for just the Leos. A lot of people were asking, like, could you do the videos, separately? And I do them. First of all, why? Because I appreciate you. Secondly, because I have time. But first of all, I want to thank you for all of you who subscribe, who watch my videos, commenting the videos, doing readings, and so on. It's an interaction, right? When I get energy from you, I'll give you energy. It's two-way stream, and I thank you a lot for that. So let's have a look at what's going on. For November, two things, very big things you could say, which is on the one hand there is the eclipse, and on the other hand there is the Mars square Neptune. And I also want to say what Venus is doing. Which is a little bit less important, but let's start with the most important for you Leos, which is the eclipse. And why is that so important for you? Because you are a fixed sign. And fixed signs are having fated events at the moment. And this eclipse on the 8th of November, which is in the highest point of your horoscope, which is the career house. And if you don't have a career, it's the public house, so to speak. A bit of a second ascendant. It's how people see you, what you can contribute to society. You don't have to work for that. You can contribute good vibes and your good energy, and you taking care of you, being friendly to other people, and that has a knock-on effect to other people as well, and so on and so on. That is your part that you are doing for society. We all do that. And there is the focus now. So I invite you to focus on that. I invite you to be out there, to go into, you could say not literally, some of you will go into the public live and to create something new, maybe a new channel, maybe starting a new business, starting a new, to work for a new company where you have at least a little bit more, well, not a little bit, a lot more freedom, because that's what's suggested here with this Uranus in the 10th house. Now this squares up to Saturn in your 7th house of relationships. So there is still, when you are in a relationship, this person could hold you back a little bit. But that's not, of course, other people are reflections, they are mirrors. And so it's not about blaming this person that they are holding you back to go for the good career, for instance. No, it's about what is this in itself that I'm holding myself back here? What am I afraid of? So there's still this juggling for the old life and the new life. And next year, this Saturn is gone. So you want to be prepared for, then there's only Uranus, you could say, trying to liberate you when it comes to your career, when it comes to your part in society. It could also be a parent, that there's something going on with a parent that is very Uranian, which is all of a sudden there are changes there, some changes in their life, and they have a knock-on effect on your life. So it's quite a big thing, especially for people who've got 16 degrees of Leo. They're going to feel this for sure. Yes, it's a stressful thing, but sometimes things only change when we feel a great amount of stress, otherwise we would not change. So know that this fight is not going to last forever, and know that you have to timeshare now, that you have to respect still your old life, but also explore the new life. And that is the best thing to do for you, dear Leos. Now, whilst all this is going on, you've got Venus in your 4th house up until the 17th. That is nice. That means that you feel that there is energy there to tap into, to feel good at home, to enjoy home, to beautify your home. A lot of Leo risings are beautifying their home, and they're doing it deeply, thoroughly, and they're loving it. And then Venus goes in a fellow fire sign on the 17th in your 5th house of Sagittarius. That is gorgeous. That is being able to tap into enjoyment, to have fun, to create, to have fun with your kids if you have them, to have fun with hobbies, with things that you love to do. There is so much energy available there with this Venus in the 5th house. These little things, or these, maybe traveling, traveling with a loved one to enjoy yourself. Mars is squaring up to Neptune for the whole month, and it is retrograde. Now for you, that is a bit less important. So the first thing I said is more important, but this Mars is in your 11th house. Around and about the 30th, the 31st of October, it went backwards. So what's going on for you? There is some shifts in friendships for sure, and in your goals for the future. So it depends on what, but you're going to get insecure a little bit about that. Or you could have a male friend, and if it's not a male friend, it could be a female friend with some male traits, you know, quite fiercey, quite dominant, because it's Mars after all. There is something about it that is not clear, that makes you insecure. And don't try to fix it, because it's for the whole month, Mars square Neptune. But the thing is to embrace this insecurity and to tap into it a little bit deeper, to look at how you act upon your friends. What is your role, and how to shift that when Mars goes direct again around the midst of January. So maybe someone is doing something that you like very much, then you can act in a different way you yourself with that friend. Or a friend is doing something that you really dislike, and that prompts you into you also your actions around this connection that you are going to change. Yes, some friendships will end with this, for sure. If there is a friendship that you, and certainly if you have put people on a pedestal, Mars square Neptune. So don't blame yourself. I mean, it is what it is, but you know, we all have that. Sometimes we put people on a pedestal, and all of a sudden, because we travel with them, for instance, or we get to know them better and we see their reality of it, they drop from the pedestal. Don't blame them too much, because I mean, you can't change them, right? See it. Distance yourself from it if you have to, of course, if it's abusive or toxic or whatever. But also make sure that next time you're not putting them on a pedestal anymore. That's basically it. So be very real around your goals as well. So you could be really, if it's not a friendship or friendships, it's about your goals. What goal is just a little bit too fantasy-like? And you have to, you know, you have to review it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it can only make you stronger then. So interesting energies for you, dear Leos. Again, thank you so much for watching and whatnot. And make the best out of it. Bye-bye.